welcome to Pillow Talk! Pillows! Woohoo! So we are going to start this episode by replying your comments
Yes.
from the previous episode.
First comment is by Tan Mi Yon. She also asked if you have any other friends in K-pop industry or friends that you know in in your time in
When I was in Korea, I made a couple of friends, but very limited. And I can name to you the names now because it's so limited I can count by my fingers.
I think
with
the first
hand.
one you know.
Oh, Min from Tiny G, and also Ashley from Ladies Code. Yeah, and also Barom. Wait, now he's called Christian. Christian Yu used to be from C-Clown, and now he's a awesome, fantastic director. What's your name? And the fourth one, of course, Jen, our fellow Singaporean, the one who wrote the song
Love
for
Talk.
me, Love Talk. He's also one of the precious friends that I have in Korea. And these friends are, and I actually had many other acquaintances where we hi and bye and we know each other, but not really close to the extent that we, text each other every day. But these are the friends that until today we still keep in close contact. Yeah.
Okay, second question from Xingyi Liu.
Xingyi Liu.
Yeah, she wants to know more about what Scarf members are doing and which agency they will be debuting in. And
Okay. I actually touched about this topic in the first episode of Pillow Talk. Don't act like you know K-pop. Xingyi Liu, if you want to know what's going on with the other Scarf member, you can click this link over here and it will bring you to that episode.
Yeah. Okay, so for the third question, we have Silver009 asking, Feline G, why are you so pretty?
Thank you.
Yeah, and then Silver asked if they can actually ask more questions or no
Of
more.
course, please ask as many as you want.
Yep. What do you think?
Because Singapore, we don't have a strong culture,
No,
traditional
we
culture.
have a multiracial society and we have a lot of foreigners living in our country. So I think in a way we are well adapted to the different cultures, different different thinkings. So
Yeah, I
think,
actually
we
agree.
think we are
Yeah.
more open-minded. Yeah.
Singaporeans are definitely more open-minded than the Koreans. I'm not saying that it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's the fact. It is, we are more open-minded actually. Yeah.
Okay, so Silva also mentioned that recently Silva got blocked by
Blocked.
blocked by Juyong and So on, I don't know, I guess social media.
My members.
Yeah. So well, I think we are not in a good position to answer as to why this happened because we don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be a management's decision.
Might be.
Yeah,
I
there
won't
can be
be-
many reasons to why.
I won't be surprised
they are
if
doing
the
this.
management are actually controlling their social medias.
Yep.
Yeah, but I will definitely not block you, so follow me.
The last question is from Karine.
Karine.
She asked if you and Jasper are a couple. You guys have couple hair.
Yeah, but too bad we are not couples. Yeah, so let's continue with this episode of Pillow Talk. Let's go.
Happy Chinese New Year! 新年快乐！恭喜恭喜！
Hey, my guest for today's Pillow Talk is
Honsonn, I'm a brother.
my brother, real one, not fake one,
Yeah.
and he's called Chokumi.
Special guest for today.
And he's very sad today because we all hate Chinese New Year.
Hate it. Hate Chinese New Year.
It's too much of a hassle.
Too much hassle. Hate it. So troublesome.
Yes.
And it happens every single year.
I know,
I don't
right?
get it. Why must it happen every single year?
But this year Chinese New Year, every year they will have this fortune teller telling you that okay, this zodiac you have like
Yes,
what's your fortune
Yes,
and
yes,
everything. This year apparently those that are born in the year of goat, you have a very smooth year ahead. Career wise will be good as well.
I think the person who calculated all these things, right, is in the year of good because there's nothing good for snake. In
Oh, is it?
career is bad, health is bad, wealth is bad, everything's bad. They can't hit snakes.
No wonder he's so sad.
Yeah, he's in the year of snake as well.
Oh, he's the year of snake
Yes.
as well. Not year of the mean.
Cut.
Usually Chinese New Year, right? 本命年 that means year of the goat it's not good.
This year monkey what?
Monkey mah.
Monkey.
Wow,
Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
this is the back cut. That director, no. Yeah, for those foreigners watching this pillow talk, apparently, you know, during Chinese New Year is what we do in Singapore, and I think in China as well.
Yeah. So we exchange oranges for angpao.
And you're forced to visit like relatives.
Yeah, we
You don't
visit
really know.
relatives that we are not really very close. So this year Chinese New Year, no doubt we will be doing the same old routine.
I guess it's pretty much the same for everyone every year. You visit your father's side, you visit your mother's side, and then you go home and then you start counting your angpaos. And then you hope that the next day you get even more,
True.
right? And then at the end of the whole Chinese New Year, I think the happiest part is you are able to bank everything in or you spend the money, right?
True.
Because you're not the one giving the angpao.
But okay, what next time when you are married and you have kids, you have to start giving angpaos already.
Or you could choose to celebrate Chinese New Year overseas.
True, that's a good point over there. I haven't planned that far. But yeah. Anyway, what do you hate about angpaos? No,
I hate nothing about angpao.
Yeah, I hate nothing about angpaos.
I guess every time when we celebrate Chinese New Year, there's so much to think about before you actually go and visit your relatives, right? Whether you're single, whether you're not single. You see, if you're single, they will say, "Aboya,
Ah boy, ah.
aboya, where's your girlfriend?"
But you every year bring different girlfriend.
That's also an issue. You see, then
He
you-
every year brings a different girl to visit my relatives.
but that's also an issue.
What?
Aboya, different one again.
Not the same one, right?
I think the most awkward thing is they call the wrong name because there's too many to remember.
Did that happen?
Yeah, but
before?
that aside. Okay. Yes. So your single is an issue.
Mm.
You have a partner is an issue because when are you getting married? Oh, 几时 BTO?
But we haven't got to that stage yet.
Thank God.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I haven't brought any guys over to my relatives to do visiting yet.
I think the stage that we've been through together is when it comes to school results. Like, oh, so how are you doing in school, lah? I'm like, come on, man.
But they are more concerned about you than me. They don't really care if I fail or I pass.
No, not true. You're always hiding in a snack corner.
But actually, don't you think so that all these relatives, right? They ask all these questions like, how's your result, and then where's your boyfriend, and then when's getting married, or when are you gonna have your next or your kid?
Yeah.
All these questions, are they really curious? That's why they're asking, or they're just asking because they have nothing else to talk about?
I think it's like for example, it's customary for you to say 恭喜发财, right? It's customary for you to ask us questions.
Yeah, like, what's
Chinese New Year.
next, right? So
Yeah, exactly. I think Chinese New Year goodies are overrated.
when I was way younger, I was really very excited about all the Chinese New Year goodies, the snacks, the bak kwa. What else do they have?
I think we like the prawn cracker.
Oh,
the
yes, yes, yes.
small spring roll.
The one that you eat like so many, then the next day you get sore throat.
Yeah, that's why I hate Chinese New Year. All the good stuff you get sore throat. I don't know, but I feel that snacks taste so much nicer when we are younger.
True.
Right.
Last time, somehow bak kwa tastes nicer than now.
Because now you don't know where the meat comes from.
True. Is there really a difference between the quality of the goodies in the like past years and the quality of the goodies recently?
I guess so. It's like the goodies now it tastes similar. Like every brand might taste the same.
Is it because we ate too often already? That's why we find it like not as tasty.
I
Yes,
guess the
before.
biggest difference is in the past China when we want to eat a Chinese New Year goodies, right? We have to wait for Chinese New Year. But now it's easily accessible. It's everywhere.
True.
Right,
Even
you go to-
non-Chinese New Year period.
Exactly. You go to a certain
Sell.
bakery and they sell the same thing, or you go to a certain
True.
shop they sell the same thing. Yeah, it's so easily accessible. It's no longer special.
So there's nothing for us to look forward this Chinese New Year.
Exactly, except for the angpaos with the money inside.
True. Because I skipped 5 years of Chinese New Year because I was in Korea, and last year I wasn't able to celebrate Chinese New Year.
So this year will be one of the first few Chinese New Year after you came back from Korea that we actually celebrate together.
Mm.
Right? It's pretty much the first. I still hate it, yeah, but yeah. It's pretty much the first. So I don't know.
So are you gonna give me ang paos?
Are you gonna give me a wife? I remember when we were younger, I really look forward to buying new clothes.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like a whole
true.
Chinese New Year thing. We get a new set of clothes. But then after you get older,
No, the thing is right. I want to say this. Last time we were younger, we were so looking forward to buy new clothes, right? Because our parents are the one who's paying the clothes.
oh yes.
They are the one who like pay the clothes or whatever we want to buy for New Year. But now it's like we have to pay the new clothes for ourselves. So actually, to be honest, I haven't got any new clothes for Chinese New Year.
Yeah,
Have you?
me too. No.
I'm not intending to though. Are
New
you?
clothes for Chinese New Year?
Yeah.
Are you gonna buy for me?
No.
See another reason why I don't like Chinese New Year.
But you know what? Doing this video, I was actually very concerned if our relatives were to watch this video, then they were like, oh, so this is how Honsonn and Pauline think about us.
It's her idea.
No.
I'm just a guest.
When I told him I was gonna do this topic, he was so interested in joining
I'm like, yeah, of course.
because he got so much to say.
Actually, I thought of another reason why I hate Chinese New Year.
What?
TV programs. It's always the same. I dislike
Uh.
the old movies even more. It's the same view. Either you're at a casino or you're some sort of yeah, it's either these two. And it's always the same few characters because they are always in the same few movies. Right? And
I
it
know
plays every year.
Stephen Child's movie will always be up.
Or the ones where
Right.
gambling.
Or gambling.
Yeah. It's not a reason for me to hate Chinese New Year.
Oh yeah, Chinese New Year we gamble.
That's the only time we gamble.
Yeah, that's the only time
But
we
if you're
gamble.
not winning money, then that's another reason to hate it.
True. But that one we won't know until we start gambling. Then we will know if we win money or lose money. What we always do during our Chinese New Year gambling is we and our group of friends. Actually, it's his group of friends because I got no friends, so I join his group of friends.
Well, okay.
So sad. Yeah. Then we will do like blackjack.
Yeah.
Right. We will do blackjack,
I think it's keeping the whole Chinese New Year spirit.
and it's fun. Spending this game time with our friends.
You don't gamble with relatives.
No, we don't gamble with relatives.
No, we don't.
The truth is, we only meet our relatives. We only meet our relatives 2 times a year.
Well, 2, sometimes 3.
One is Chinese New Year, we get to meet them, and then the second one will be funerals.
Weddings. We have weddings.
No, but all of them got married already. We are the ones left
See, another reason for us to hate Chinese New Year this year.
because you always ask us when are you getting married.
Exactly.
Where is your girlfriend?
Rent a girlfriend? Rent a boyfriend?
No, she's gonna find me one in the next 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward because probably they will ask me the question I hate most. It's actually not because it's not questions like when's your boyfriend, when you getting married. All those doesn't really bother me because I've never brought, I said just now, I've never brought any guys to visit my relatives before. But what I really hate most is when they start asking me about my job.
For example,
Like, so how is your job now? So every time you go out, fans will follow you, those kind. Those kind of questions which I don't know, sometimes I will take it like, are you being sarcastic? I know a lot of my relatives, they are very curious about my job because not a lot of people are doing what I'm doing. But sometimes it's just very difficult to summarize a whole entire year of stuff I do in one day. Because what I do is not like, like office hour, like 8 to 5, 8 to 5. It's like every time it's different. So how can I possibly tell you exactly? And then if I were to show you like, okay, I'm only doing like this and that, then my relatives will feel like, oh, so actually you have nothing much to do. You know what I mean? So enough said of all the boring and all the complaints about CNY. Actually, there are also great things about CNY, and there's this very little desire of me celebrating CNY with my family. Mostly my family actually, because in our family we rarely gather together because all of us are very busy. So CNY is actually a great opportunity for us and our parents to come together. So I'm also kind of looking forward to CNY. Want to take this opportunity to wish all of you a happy Chinese New Year and 身体健康，身体健康，
万事如意，
万事如意，
恭喜恭喜！
恭喜恭喜！And there's a public casting for wanna be my brother's girlfriend, my future 大嫂。
Leave your contact below.
Yeah, and have a very blessed Chinese New Year.
And a peaceful year ahead.
Bye bye. See you guys next time.